What is going on, guys? How are you, George? We're modifying a timing light today. We are going to make something pretty cool. See, you guys should go on Nathan Pauly's videos and comment and say, why weren't you in the live stream today? Because he bailed on me. He suggested doing it every day. I mean, not every day, every Sunday. And then bails the second time. Can you guys hear me okay? What do you guys see what we do with this timing light? So what tools have you guys created that you use every day? If any of you guys want to join in, here's a link. You guys ever use a timing light for something other than ignition timing? Oh no, Corey. Join in. You can still use them to check cooling fans. Well, if you were in the hills up here, you could have came visit, because I was in the hills. George, you could have came to the MVH testing. It was in Pittsburgh. I don't think Palmertown's too far away. So Corey, you gonna join in? Let's see. I think we need a battery now. So guys, what do you think the chances of this ruining my laptop is gonna be? X Motorsports, I can't tell you. You gotta find out. If I told you, then everybody would make one. Well, Corey, you can join while you're doing a blend door motor in a Durango. I'm sure everybody would love to see it. I'll give you guys a hint though. This test light now has a headphone jack. Well, I might end up making a smoke machine. Maybe we just doubled our chances of making one. Either you will or I will. I should have probably checked to make sure this. Does anybody know how much current a timing light needs? You're pretty close. You are pretty close. I don't even know if this Tesla or this timing light works. I should have tested it first. Get a different battery. You are pretty close. This thing's just making a buzzing noise now. If I break my laptop, I'll give it away. Okay, so this timing light just makes a buzzing noise just when you pull the trigger, no matter what. Oh, there we go, guys. It's like a ray gun. So let me show you guys the purpose of this. Look at this. So we got a 70 hertz going. Look at that. This actually probably shows up better on the battery. So now, let's go to a sweep. Look at that. See it going faster. I don't know if you guys can see the hertz in the corner. Look at that. So now, so say you know a fan's spinning at 60 RPMs, that'd be 60 hertz. You put this at 60 hertz, you point it at the fan, boom, the fan will be stationary. But I won't let you know all the reasons why I'm making this. Now what I'm curious though is if the flyback voltage is going to kill my laptop. I wonder if I have the Pico software on here so we can measure if it's going to destroy my laptop or not. I wonder if we can use a little battery. Oh, it does work. Okay, so this test light doesn't work at anything below 25 hertz. I mean, timing light. When it stops at 150. Corey, you know you like this idea. Now, I set up the Pico. Grab my Pico. Corey, you're supposed to come in the live stream and tell us about all the cool tools you made to do this blind door motor. Have any of you guys watched the NVH video? Did you like it? I came across a post on the Pico forum from like 8 years ago on a very similar design of this. and then I found something hidden in the Pico software that I'm like, man, I wonder if I can use this. And then I was talking to a Pico engineer, and then he told me about some cool tricks you can do with this. And I'm like, man, I'm going to try this since I haven't seen anybody do it. Well, Corey, if you would have invited me up today, I could have did it. I have small hands. You know, if you use a cheese grater, your hands will be a lot smaller. Let's see. That is an interesting name you got there. So, Honda mechanic, you ready to break something? Hey Corey, is it good that I have 8 volts going back into my laptop headphone jack? Let's try that again. Let's go back and look at this. So here you go, guys. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it, maybe. Look at that. We are spiking almost 13 volts in the headphone jack. See, the higher the frequency, it seems like the lower the spikes. Guess we need to come up with a solution to fix that. Guess we need a diode. See you later. Did any of you guys ever have like an LED switch, like toggle switch that you hooked up to, say, a battery isolator, or I don't know, like a starter solenoid or something, and then it kept blowing the LED out? I guess none of you guys have experienced that. Well, what happens in like a battery isolator, when you interrupt it, it puts a voltage spike back through the circuit. So what you do is you put a diode in reverse polarity, and then you don't have the voltage spike. Okay, this broke it. Let's try flipping it. Corey, did you fix your blend door motor? I guess we'll have to find another way to suppress this. Or maybe we need smaller diodes. Interesting. Or do I have to put it on the other side? I'm trying to think. See, I think I have to put the diode across the terminals. It's been a while since I had to do this. Let's try this a different way. Oh man, we have like no spikes. The light's even working a lot better now that there's no spikes. Look at this, X. If he didn't leave yet. No more spikes. Because we were at 12. Now, let's see what we're at. We're at 3. 3 volts. Now we just have to clean this mess up. Honda mechanic, what do you mean with the filter off? I don't use the Pico filter much. Let's solder this back up. I'm telling you, this tool is going to be pretty interesting for diagnosing vibrations and stuff in cars if this works. You guys think I need some more liquid electrical tape? This is amazing. So, wonder if it's even usable. I don't know if it's too cold or if it died of natural causes. I wonder if this will even spread on here. I'm guessing Corey fell asleep. I hate using electrical tape. This ain't gonna work. Oh, look, Corey's back.
Almost passed out, but I didn't fall asleep.
We get a live how-to on how to install a blend door motor.
No, I'm just getting it out. I don't even have one. I'm trying to figure out. See this? I don't know if you guys can see that. The stopper broke behind the blend, between the blend door motor and the case. And I don't know if that. I don't think that comes with the blend door motor, and I don't even know if that's replaceable. You
got to get out your Harbor Freight plastic weld kit.
I don't know what a broken piece is. So the motor still works. The motor works. The flap works. The stopper isn't there, so it doesn't know where to stop.
What year is that?
15.
Oh, okay. I did a 13 Jeep. I don't know. Wait, maybe it was a 15. I don't remember. It was like a 13 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It broke the flaps.
Yeah, my problem is doing this with you and doing this with you and trying to video and hold the camera and try to take it apart is going to be like impossible. And I'm upside down and I'm too fat to fit under here.
We can tell you what you're doing wrong.
That's awesome. I got a wife for that.
You can have Joe 3D print you a new piece.
Maybe.
Tell him I need you to print me the piece that isn't here that I can't show you what it is.
Right. And yeah, I know. Oh, sorry, the lighting sucks. My camera's flipping. My image is flipping around. So forgive me if I get you guys dizzy. And it's telling me to rotate my camera. I did. Sure. Problem is I'm holding it upside down, so it's rotating on its own, and now I can't see. They want you to take the airbag and the knee bolster out, and of course I don't want to do that. And I just hit myself in the head with the screwdriver. Awesome. So.
Did Identifix tell you what was wrong?
No, I didn't have to. I got my head under here and I saw it was broken. I said, oh, okay, there I am. My fingers don't fit in here too well. I keep spinning my light. Stay there.
You should title this video Live Interview with SNA during a job.
And listen to the fat guy grunt. I try to get this fucking blendo motor. I mean, this freaking blendo motor outside. No cursing, please. We're alive.
It's okay. The last video, it gave me a big orange exclamation point and said that there's like no sponsors to monetize this video. Because of Paulie, that whole time. I can't believe they didn't flag the video.
I gotta try not to drop the darn screw. Oh, that's still too tight.
So what'd you think about this test light?
I like your test light. I like your test light. I gotta try to put this back together one-handed. Wish I could put the phone down somewhere.
Put the phone in the dash. Get a cool video down on you doing it.
What? Watch my face grunt? Like this?
I didn't know if you could like stick it up in the dash.
No, like this. Yeah. There's enough room for what's in there. You want me to stick a camera up in there? No way. Oh man, you see my face turning red because all the blood is going to my head?
You need to under dash creeper.
Alright, that's it. I'm putting the phone down. I have no idea what you guys are looking at now.
Clouds.
Cool. Is that better?
That is perfect.
What's nice, you do this 2 or 3 times, the screws come right out. Unfortunately, this is the first time. Come on. Alright, now the fun part. Now, let's see. What happens when we take this off? Oh, the stopper comes with it. Hits me in the head. You see that?
At least you know where it's at now.
It's like 3D. It almost hit the camera.
Everybody ducked and dropped their phone.
Alright, I can't do this one-handed. Come on. There it goes. Ta-da. The gear is actually... Oh, the gear just sits there, huh? Look at that.
I think it's funny that somebody actually came into the live stream and then downvoted me like instantly.
So wait a second. Watch me take stuff apart I'm not supposed to.
Do it. I was doing it yesterday. I took apart that Mercedes shifter and I'm like, man, I really hope I can get this back together.
Wait a second. So this isn't this flap, right? You see this flap right here? I thought this was this one. Oh no, this is the mode door. The temp door is in that way. All right, never mind.
So which one broke on you?
Well, you got this gear, right? See that? I don't know if you guys can see that.
No, now we can.
You see that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I gotta shift. Oh my God, the fat guy. Hi. Flip. So, blend door, and then there's this piece that sits on here. Well, somewhere like this. I don't know if it fell off, so I'm going to figure that one out. But that piece broke. It's supposed to have a stopper on it, like that.
Yeah.
And instead, it looks like that. So this piece, and it's funny, the blend door actually works and it works fine. It's not broken, so I could probably reuse the blend door, and I will, because it's OE. This piece, like this, or this way. There it goes. That sits on there like that. And basically, as it rotates, it hits the stop. And at some point, that one broke. So now that the controller doesn't know where the stop is. So what was happening is we were driving along, had the AC on, it was blowing cold out of the right side and lukewarm out of the right side. It wouldn't really change because it was just kind of swinging and not quite sure. And when I got on the gear, I was watching it. I was changing the temp and it was rotating, stopping, coming back because it forgot where it didn't forget, but now it doesn't. It thinks when it calibrated, it thinks the end is here, and it's expecting to hit it, and it doesn't. And that was actually getting caught in here, this broken piece here. So I gotta see if I can get that piece. That would be awesome. This is why I wanted to take it apart, because when you look it up, you only see this. There is no option for this piece. So I'm gonna have to call the dealer and see if we can.
Maybe Dorman makes a repair piece.
Yeah, if I feel like doing it 20 times, no, thank you.
No, I mean maybe they just sell that piece, like just
No.
that piece.
Nope, not going there. Not gonna. You want to see the other 3 blend door motors I got inside? No.
I'm not talking about the one door motor. I'm talking about just that plastic piece.
Nope, not doing it. Oh.
Maybe they make a metal one.
You know, it's funny though. And then you go, wait, turn this around. Right, metal. But the problem is, then what's gonna break?
The blend door motor.
I want that piece. I'd rather that break or this piece, because if that other geared piece that was under there that I was playing with, if that breaks, that's part of the case. That's like saying, well, I'll just, you know, my U joints keep breaking. You know, I got a hot rod and U joints break, so I'll just put a stronger U joint, and then your tranny breaks. I'd rather replace U joints. Yeah, sometimes you need a weakest link.
Well, it depends if you run over your drive shaft when the U-joint breaks. Then you might be at the same price as a transmission.
I was just trying to make an analogy. I wasn't being literal, but...
Well, my friend just did that, that's why. He went and used Moog U-joints, and I told him I don't use Moog, and then his U-joint broke, and he ran over his drive shaft.
Right. Well, like I was saying, you know, if that's the weakest link, and you know, now that I see how to get it apart without following the directions, because like I said, the directions want you to take the knee bolster out with the airbag out, and you know, all kinds of other stuff. The trim around the steering column. Oop. Did I go? Oh, there I go. You know, they want you to take a whole bunch of stuff apart, but you can actually reach up in there, split the air duct, pull it down, and then you can get to the 2 screws. So I've already taken a few screws out that I didn't have to, that I could put back in. But now that I see how to do it, you can probably do this in like an hour, hour and a half. But
So now you know how much to pay the shop next time you take it in there and say, hey, replace this piece for me. It only takes an hour.
I could be one of those guys?
Yes.
I can
be like, I just did it.
Wait, I can make the video on it and then refer back to the video and go, I watched this guy do it. He did it in an hour. You can do it now.
Somebody said something about that the other day on Facebook. And I'm like, I'm waiting for a customer to bring in one of my videos and be like, this person just did it.
Right. Did you ever hear of editing?
Yeah.
I edited out the other, you know, hour and a half that it took.
Nobody edits YouTube videos.
No, they're all live in real time. All right, so I got a refrigerator that's broken. Sunday is home stuff. The wife's Durango, and my refrigerator that isn't working for the 4th time in 5 years. So I had to move all my stuff down to a spare fridge and then coolers outside. Now tomorrow I gotta wait for a refrigerator repair guy to come fix it.
Why don't you fix it? You have a Picoscope.
It's a listen, under the heading of do you, I don't do refrigerators. I have a guy that does that while I can go out and do what I do. Try to be a hero. I can waste 4 hours, or I can go on the road in 4 hours and make the money and then some to pay the guy. So he'll come here, he'll bill me whatever he's got to bill me, and I don't care, and it'll work hopefully, or I wheel to the curb and get another one. And I got to fix my wife's laptop, and
oh man, it's an exciting day.
It's homework day. We spent all day yesterday in PA, driving around the hills of PA. And
yesterday was a really nice day to be in PA.
It was a nice day to be in PA. It's always a nice day to be in PA.
I don't know about that. The other day it rained.
Well, it's better than driving around Staten Island.
Yeah.
I always got to wonder what's behind me that everybody's looking at, you know? Is there anything there you're not supposed to see? Yeah, I gotta put some stuff on eBay. I got a whole bunch of stuff to put on eBay, and fix the wife's laptop and put the truck back together. Bring all my stuff in from my truck and charge it up. my weekly charge everything up and download all my updates.
Oh, okay. You don't plug them into your truck?
No, my truck is not set up as fancy as yours. Sorry,
Mine isn't that fancy.
my stuff. I don't even. Is my truck? Oh, my truck's open. Hold on, I'll walk you out.
Put wireless chargers on everything.
Can you do that?
Yeah. I never did it,
Because
but you can do
wait,
it.
you want to see my problem? My problem is, hold on. Yep, that's my setup. Oh, look, there's my coat. Look, look. That's how organized I am. Look, and there's the pretzels. There's my lunch right there. Emergency lunch. And everything. Hold on, wait, and then I'm not as fancy as you. And then everything else in crates back here. Crates, extension cord, jumper cables, more blow molded cases. Oh, my waste oil container, battery maintainer, smoke machines back there. So, no, it's a matter of bringing in what I need to. I got my stuff that I charge weekly and other stuff I charge daily, like my laptop, my Autel. I was staring at nothing. There you go.
All you need is an inverter, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, at some point. The problem is, I don't want to. I'm not going to spend time setting that truck up because it's a lease and it goes back 9 months. So I'm not going to waste my time, energy, and money when it's going back soon. And it works.
Look up.
I mean, it's
Look up
messy,
for
but it works.
Look up for like a work van or something.
Eventually. Right now, it works. I look out. I figure something will come along. I'll get a DeFazio van, a little white caravan or something.
Ford Transit Connect.
Yeah. The problem is, you can't register that as a passenger vehicle. It has to be registered as commercial, and that becomes a problem. Because then anytime I stop anywhere on this island, because 9 times out of 10 I'm parked in the street, and that's a problem. So,
what about a Ford Transit, like a regular one, like a 250 or a 350?
Too big.
Yeah.
I need something small. I can't. That's the same reason I'm in these. I park in the street half the time. Is the reason I can't have a big vehicle. There's no place.
Chevy
to put it.
HHR.
Actually, I was looking like a little Nissan Cube or one of those stupid things.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
A Hummer.
Too big. No, don't. Nope.
You can get an H1 and then you can go anywhere.
Nope.
H1 diesel, it'll never break.
You want me to make a joke, don't you? Not gonna. Any color but yellow?
That's fine. You know, I've never seen an H2 that wasn't black or yellow.
Yeah, no, I would need, if I would get.
There you go, Honda Element. Then you could stand at the back with the giant sunroof.
Yeah, that would work. No,
They're pretty roomy, too.
In all seriousness, I mean, the truck I got before I went full-blown mobile, so I already had the truck, so I'm making it work. And my next vehicle will probably still be a truck. But if I get in something specifically geared towards the mobile, it would have to be like a small caravan or something, or a small Nissan Cube, or something small that I can fit in and out of places. I can drop all my stuff in. It doesn't draw attention.
That's been my issue with my truck. I can't get my truck in some of the places. And it's only a Dakota.
And especially the undesirables, some of the areas I go to that may want to reach in and grab stuff, especially if they know it's a commercial vehicle.
Yeah, I have to lock it all the time.
I'm in some areas where I'm standing next to my truck and lock it. because they'll
Yep.
sneak around the other side, open a door real quietly, reach in, grab something. They don't even know if they grab them. They'll just grab it, and run. You know, they don't even know what it is. They'll throw it in the garbage, and then I'm out. You know, whatever it is. If they got forbid, they grab the Pico scope or something and run. Did you see the case I made for the Pico scope?
No.
Because I'm cheap. I mean,
Is it an
frugal.
Apache? It's an
Frugal.
Apache case?
Hold on. No, that's what I should have done.
That's what I did.
Neighbors are waving. Hold on. Oh, other side. Other side. Other side. This.
Two people that like Hondas and have Honda as their logo says Hondas are great.
Hold on.
Oh, the DeWalt
Make
case
that out?
for the Pico. It's a DeWalt case for the Pico.
It was called free because it was sitting there collecting dust and foam.
You want to know a trick for those foam blocks? Spray it with Plasti Dip.
Spray the foam blocks with Plasti Dip.
Yeah, it makes it hold up better.
Why? Oh,
It's-
these are
here,
pretty
look.
good. These are-
Let's see if this will reach far enough.
That's cool. I got to put my glasses on to see
See?
that way. That's cool.
And
That's
then,
cool.
also
you
I
go.
put the ports on the front.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna, but you know what? That for me, that means I got to carry the case. Sometimes I'm not carrying the case to the vehicle. I'm just reaching in, grabbing the Pico, grabbing a lead real quick, and running. That kind of ties the case to the car, and I don't want to do that. I have them.
Did it so I don't have to keep taking the Pico out. The Pico just sits in there the whole time.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I really do.
And then I just throw it in the passenger seat of like the car if I need to go on a test drive.
Yeah, so we're trying to cut this out because this isn't pick apart foam. This is just a block
Okay.
of foam. Actually,
Okay.
the big, some of the big diesel DPFs, they come in this foam
Yeah.
stuff. And
Did you try using a hot knife?
I actually just used a razor blade, a razor knife,
Okay.
and cut it and then carved it out. And it's not terribly fancy underneath. It's, you know, kind of looks like. And then I used a actually used a soldering iron and melted it down to harden it up. So it's not the prettiest, but and then what I do it like this is I cut it all the way through, and then I just cut this little piece out. See?
Yeah.
Hacksaw blade.
Okay.
And then shoved it back in.
I had
Somebody
toyed with the
ride.
idea before
I'm
of.
riding. That's what I should be doing today. I should be out riding, but I'm not.
I had toyed with the idea of like taking like that silicone casting compound and just like pouring my own mold. But then I'm like, this is gonna waste a lot of time and money.
Yeah, funny. I set up my whole Diag cart like a year ago, year and a half ago, something like that, and then went mobile, and now it's sitting empty. Cut. My whole cart, and it's got nothing but junk. I got the monitor sitting there, and everything else is pretty much empty. My old laptop, and most of the drawers are empty because everything's in my truck. Look, tell me whose that is.
And that is Michael Nicholson.
An OG, original gangster right there. That's first edition. I bought 2 of them.
I think I got the Gen 2s before from him.
And these things work great for anybody looking at these trays you get from Harbor Freight. These work great.
When's Harbor Freight gonna come out with a lap scope?
I wouldn't be surprised. Everything's empty because everything's in my truck.
You shouldn't tell everybody that. Now they're just gonna go right for your truck instead of your toolbox.
Yeah, they got to meet up with something else I carry if they want to try that. That would be an interesting confrontation.
You got a YouTube video?
If anybody knows where I can get one, if anybody can get me one of these racetrack lights for this Durango, that'd be awesome.
What happened to
They
yours?
replaced it. Said they replaced it. Still filled with water, and then the LED went out. I had to drill a hole in it to drain it, and the thing is like $1,000 for that light.
Oh, Michael's in here. Michael's in the
Michael.
chat. Nicholson.
Oh, Nicholson's in here. Oh, was he in here before? Did he see what I showed you?
He said he said he put a smile on his face.
Did I? Okay. I guess-
Michael,
Mike, did
join
you-
the chat.
Why
Just
can't I
click on the link.
Can't see the chat.
Well, he said, just put a big smile on my face.
That's cool. Got the OE. I got the other ones in the truck. Look, I gotta flip it around first. I had a little foam around it. Look, I even think it's got. Wait, let me see. Where is it? Because here it is. Let me get into the light. Look at that. Number 13. How's that look? Cool.
I think I got mine
Hang
right
on.
after that because mine were smooth.
That's gonna be worth money. That can be worth some big money one day. It's gonna be like an original. All right, I gotta go back to work. I gotta go see if I can break my wife's laptop now. I told her to stop backing stuff up because I'm gonna go flush it, and then I gotta put this truck back together as much as I can.
You gonna video it?
And see if I can order that. And what the hell is that? Oh, dirt on my forehead. Look like Ash Wednesday, Ash Sunday. The video what? Me putting the Blendo motor back in?
Yes.
No. Where'd it go?
It's what
I don't even know where I put it.
Michael said, "Wow, number 13."
Is that really like the 13th one? Is that what that meant? Did I really get the 13th one?
We have to wait for him to respond. So you really can't see the chat?
No, because I'm in the app you sent me, the Be Live
Oh.
TV app, and in that I can't see chat.
Okay.
I see your frame. I see my frame.
He didn't
That's it.
respond yet, so.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can pull numbers off this thing.
He said, yes, that is number 13.
That's awesome. What's up?
Is that really that lucky, though? 13?
Absolutely. I don't believe in luck. You create your own luck.
Okay. Well, you should believe in luck. Your thing broke instead of your flap for the door. Imagine if the flap would have broke. Then you would have been mad that you had to spend $400 on a new housing.
Yeah. You know what's
I
funny?
had to replace the whole housing.
This looks broken too. You know what I mean? Like that's clearly broken. But that looks broken too. Like there's, see that?
Yeah.
That looks broken too. I wonder if both sides of this thing broke. Because now I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like.
Take the one out the other side.
You're an idiot. Or how about this idea? No. How about I just go try to find this piece?
You know what? Michael's on here. Michael works at a Chrysler dealership, and he said that was the 13th one sold.
Wait. Nicholson, you work at a Chrysler dealer?
He does Ford and Chrysler.
Cool. Ever see these break? This is the first time I've seen this.
You might not know what that is. That goes on the blend door motor and then connects to the flap, I guess.
Well, I figured if he knows what it is, he'd be able to, without telling him, he'd be able to go, I know what that is. I've seen that.
Oh.
I wasn't going to tell him nothing. Yeah, left side blend door motor on a Durango. It no longer goes hot, cold. It just kind of swings around, doesn't know where it is because the stop broke on the blend door motor. But the blend door motor itself works fine, which is cool, so I'm going to reuse it. But where the hell did this go? Just went boop, like it is. Right? I gotta go like it is. I can't remember now. I gotta look upside down again. No, it doesn't go like that. It has to go like this.
Did anybody on any of the forums online complain about it?
I didn't even get that far. I went as far as to look to see if there was a TSB on it. And then I said, all right, I'm just ripping it out. And it's
Tell Chrysler it's because they replaced your taillight that it broke.
Dude, I was so mad over that. They did that on the warranty. And then about 3 months later, it was out of warranty and started getting water in the same spot. I said, these clowns didn't replace it. How much you want to bet? Somebody thought they were slick. They probably used the heat gun, evaporate the water, and took the light home with them because they know it's $1,000 taillight. Yeah, I said it out loud. I bet you somebody did that. Because it got water in the same exact place 3 months later. When I went back, they said, oh, no, it's out of warranty now.
Isn't there supposed to be a warranty, though, for, like, when they replace it?
Yeah. Yeah, by the time I got done arguing with them, that warranty was up. This thing definitely broke on two sides.
He said they break, the actuator might have been damaged from over-limiting.
Well, then we'll get ourselves an actuator and one of these puppies. Whatever they call this piece.
See, I've been trying to get Chrysler to replace the airbags in my Dakota for the past, 2 years now? They keep sending me the recall papers, but they won't replace it.
Yeah, I can't fill my truck up with fuel. Because every time I try to fill it, my lease truck, every time it goes click, 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 I got to drizzle the fuel in. You know what that means, right? No check engine light, but I can't fill it with fuel.
That's horrible.
I really don't feel like bringing it back because I know they're going to hold it for like 3 weeks and then tell me we don't know what's wrong with it. So I'm debating whether I just fix it myself or I just
make a video diagnosing it.
What?
Make a video diagnosing it.
We all know what's wrong with it.
It's a Chrysler product.
It won't fill up with fuel. What is it? What 9 times out of 10? What's wrong with that?
Your vent valve?
Vent valve is stuck. But it's funny, one triple light. It's not pending. So my choice is either fix it myself, spend the money, take it back to the dealer and wait weeks, or just pull the hose off the vent valve, let the light come on, and I can fill it with fuel.
He said they don't get damaged all the time, but he said they don't get damaged all the time.
Well, they're not expensive. I may just throw one in. I think from the OE is like $100. I gotta imagine the gear is probably like another $15-20. So
Get Michael to get it for you for free. He works there.
I actually have a real good FCA dealer that's not really near me. They're out in Long Island, but I like to plug the good places as well as the bad. And because everybody rants about the bad, I should do that one day. I should go on a live and just talk about, because a lot of guys rant on the you only hear about the bad dealership stories, but I got a couple near me that really do the right thing.
Well, the Ford dealership near me, I deal with them for everything. I order every manufacturer through them, and they are amazing.
I have a good Ford. I have a really good Ford dealer near me. Well, they're out in Jersey. In fact, I just had to go.
They will pull Chrysler pin codes from me.
Yeah, look, I just got a. Oh my gosh, spin this around. Doing that tomorrow. Audio module in a Ford Focus. Would you believe that thing had a $1,000 cord charge on it?
I think you said that to me. Like, it blows my mind how much some stuff costs.
Well, I think because they just really want it back because there's probably no new ones out there. So, but I got a Ford dealer, and here's the trick: their parts department's not only amazing, but their service department is really good. And I've sent a few people there, with the the Fiesta and the Focuses with the bad transmissions, the
Yeah.
clutch issues.
I just had
And
one that came in, it would randomly not start.
Say again?
I just had one that would randomly not start because the transmission control module was going bad.
Well, I've had a few where customers came in and I troubleshot it and I said, all right, listen, it's got to go back to the dealer for a recall. And I call this place up and they're like, yeah, bring them in. We'll take care of it. And I think one or two of them actually, they gave them a loaner car, took care of it in a day or two. No arguments.
That's how the Ford dealership near me is like that, and so is the Hyundai. They will actually come get the car right here from the shop and then take a loaner to their house.
That's awesome. I got a Ford dealer. I have a Mazda dealer that I recommend that I had a really good story with. And then I got this Dodge dealer out in Long Island, Westbury Dodge. They're pretty awesome. Them guys, you call them up. In fact, two of their parts guys live out here, and they'll tell you, like, if you missed the delivery, they're like, yeah, we'll just bring it home and drop it off with you. I think their service department is a 24-hour shop. They'll send you text and emails, like, in the middle of the night. We just pulled your car in. We're starting on it,
Michael said, yes, Corey, we do not. Yes, Corey, do that. We get no good feedback when we do good.
Say it again.
He said, yes, Corey, do that. We get no good feedback when we do good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I got a couple. I got a Ford, I got a Mazda, and I got a Chrysler, well, an FCA, Dodge Jeep Chrysler. They're really good.
My Chrysler dealership is just horrible. I hate dealing with them. Like, I ordered a shifter cable for a Dakota the one time, and they sent me the cable, and I'm like, hey, this cable doesn't fit in the bracket on the trans. They're like, it's the right one. They're like, oh, there's notes in here that we saw that you need the updated bracket, but we figured you knew about that. I'm like, why didn't you just send it to me? It's $5, and then I had to wait a week for the bracket. That's what they do to me all the time.
I got this dealer. It's the only Dodge dealer on Staten Island, so that should make. I'm not going to say their name, but they're the only ones on Staten Island. I don't want to get accused of slander, but they are horrible. When they first opened, they took over from an operation that wasn't well liked. And when they first opened, they were really trying to do the right thing. And that's why I want to buy in my wife's Durango right here from them. They were open like 2 days. The place was a mess. There's stuff everywhere. They literally just took, it's like taking over a ransacked apartment. Like the place looked like it was upside down. And I walked in and I said, I want to buy a truck. And the guy looked at me and goes, please excuse our appearance. I'm like, no, that's cool. And they really did the right thing. They sold me the truck and they were great. And like, I'd say a year later, they went in the toilet. They let go everybody that was decent there, service, parts. They let go everybody. The general manager, and the place went right in the toilet. And when I had to bring this back, I was forced to bring this thing back for some warranty work. And it was a 7-week ordeal. Everything they touched, they made worse. Door hinges, they needed a door hinge, they scratched the door. Then they had to they put door hinges on it, couldn't finish it because they didn't know how to line the door, had to send it to a body shop to align the hinges that they put on, and then when they got it back, the door was damaged. Then they had to send it back out and have the truck painted.
That's how the Mazda dealership is near me.
Wait, it gets better. They popped the tire on me, didn't tell me, they put one new tire on my truck. I didn't realize it until like 2 days later. I'm looking, my buddy goes, hey, would you put new tires on it? I go, no. He goes, that's a brand new tire. I look and sure enough, there's one brand new tire. I went back, I lost my mind. I go, you guys, what'd you do to my tire? What? Oh, it had a leak in it, so we replaced it. I go, what? It had a leak, so you replaced it? You mean you popped it? Who are you kidding? And it says, and you better put 2 on there now. You can't put 1. I said, really, you should put 4, but you should at least put 2 to make a match. So they put another one on there. The proximity, I had a proximity key issue. You put the key in a cup holder, and it won't recognize the key. Open and close the door, it says key's missing. 4 times they tried to fix that. I can't tell, and I was telling them what's wrong with it. I said, listen, this is what you need to change. Yeah, how guys know. Okay. Well, guess what? I still have the issue. That was 2 years ago. What else did they break in? They did something else and screwed it up. I don't even remember. But they just broke every 7 weeks they had it. I was livid. I told them the tailgate. In fact, the tailgate's still a little bit off. I told them the tailgate's not closing straight. I told them the tailgate's not closing straight. This is the way I got it. They said, oh, that's going to have to go to a body shop. They're going to have to take the whole back truck apart. I go, really? Are you kidding me, right? Yeah, it's like, all right, that was the last time I ever dealt with that place.
The Mazda's dealership near me, like I will call them, ask for parts. They will send me down all the wrong parts, even when I give them the part numbers.
That's terrible.
Like I will ask them for a wheel bearing for a car and a spindle and an axle, and they'll send me down all the wrong parts.
I actually, just to bounce off what Mike said about, do it. I actually, this Ford module came from a place out in Jersey here. In fact, Joe did a video on them. If you go back, Joe's Auto Electric he had an issue with his wife's Ford, with his local Ford dealer.
Yeah.
And then he livid, and he wound up calling. There's another place down in New Jersey called All American Ford. They're in Old Bridge, and no problem, bring it down. We'll take care of it. Give them a loaner. They took care of everything. Then, so ever since then, I've been dealing with them, and phenomenal. A service department, they take care of my customers, even if they didn't buy the car there. The parts department's on the money. I actually called up the general manager before I ordered this module, this audio control module. I called up. I said, let me talk to the general manager real quick, and I let him know. I said, listen, here's the deal. And he was appreciative. I said, listen, you guys are really doing the right thing. Your service, your parts. My buddy actually had a YouTube channel. He did a whole video about you guys. I really reached out for him. I just want to let you know in case nobody else is telling you, you guys are on point. And he was appreciative. So I did do that. All that being said, I got to go fix a laptop. I got to go look this part up.
But Michael should be able to look it up for you. He knows what it is.
Michael, if you can DM me that part number, I love you. And, I love you anyway. So I love you more. So if you can
He only wants the part number.
Yeah, I just need the part number. I'll order from you.
I was saying I was messing with you, like
I'm
insinuating you only love him because you want the part number.
No, it's not true. But yeah, I gotta go make some use of the rest of my day. It's late, and I'm super busy tomorrow.
Does that mean more YouTube videos?
I gotta find time. It's shooting video, doing mobile is between the noise that's constantly running by, people screaming, cursing, interruptions, phones ringing, and then like what I was just doing, trying to hold the phone while I'm upside down, trying to take something apart. It's tough. It's tough. I get some really great content. I drive away from, I'd say at least half my jobs going, that would have been a great video. I wish I had time to shoot that. That would have been great.
Well, Paulie and I decided to just record every single one of our diags because there's too many times that we were like, man, I should have recorded that.
I get it every day. Every day. I think sometimes we overthink it, right? We only look to record stuff that's interesting to us because maybe something we've never seen it before, or it's a unique situation. And the stuff that we're used to, we just kind of go, oh well, I've seen that 100 times. The thing is, a lot of other people haven't, so it's interesting to everybody else, right? It's all new to them. It's like this thing, right?
Yeah.
How many people have run into that? This is the first time for me, so it's interesting for me. But the next time I'll be like,
it might go viral if you record that.
I don't care about viral. I don't record with the intention of I think this is going to go viral. I don't even look at the view count. I just don't. Somebody if it helps somebody out, and that's another interesting point. Here I go with my points again. I think an interesting point for a lot of people that watch these videos is this isn't always about how to show you how to do it. Sometimes it's about helping you understand why your shop, your technician needs to get paid the money and the time that he does, because some of the stuff is a pain in the butt, and it's technical and it requires a lot of tooling and a lot of weekend practice and a lot of off time hours going to training and stuff. So a lot of times it's not about this is why you should do it. Sometimes the video is about why you shouldn't try to do it, because you're going to do it and you may break something.
Or like that, what you just did, how many techs would have just put in a blend door motor?
Maybe. Or how many people would have said, "Oh, I can do that," and take the airbag out and popped it, God forbid, or broke it, and now it's disabled, or or whatever. I mean, some of this stuff, yeah, is listen, you can bang it out yourself. God bless you. Have a blast. I'd rather show somebody. I'd rather show somebody that was going to do it anyway. I'd rather show them the right way, and so they don't hurt themselves, right? Because people say, "Oh, you're demonetizing the industry." Like, no, the guy was going to do it. The guy, the girl was going to do it anyway. I'm just helping them show them the right way. At the same time, hopefully, I'm showing somebody else who has no intention of doing it what it takes to do what we do, and that maybe you shouldn't touch it. And I've had people message me that after I show a video, they're like, "I'm glad I watched the video. I learned a little something. I'm not even going to attempt it myself. I'm going to let somebody that knows what they're doing do it. I think I'm better off."
Yeah.
I've heard that probably 3 or 4 times, and that feels good. Like, okay, that's the point. Like, sometimes it's just you shouldn't touch it.
And sometimes it's just nice to have it for your customers. You'd be like, "This is what I did."
Hey, wait, back up 20 minutes ago, right? What'd you say about the refrigerator? Why don't you just fix it? Why? Because I don't fix refrigerators, and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to call my guy Gillen, and I'm going to let him do it. I'm going to pay him, and whatever he says it is, it is. So I practice what I preach, right? I don't fix refrigerators. I don't have the time. I don't know what's truly entailed in fixing it. It may just be a simple $60 fan, and he's going to charge me $200, and I'm going to give him $220 as a tip, because I got other things to do on my Sunday. So, I got a washing machine downstairs. I think is out of balance. It has to come apart. I don't know. It keeps walking across the floor. I'm gonna let him fix that too.
If you had the Pico NVH kit, you could balance it.
If I had the number, if I had Gil's number, my repair guy, which I do, I just call him, and I use my NVH kit on something else under the heading again of do what you do. I don't fix appliances too often. Sometimes, but this refrigerator, no, I'm not. I'll break my big hands in that plastic. I'll break something because
he unplugs it and plugs it in, and it starts working.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start pulling on plastic on this refrigerator and break something. Now it's a $200 panel because I didn't know what I was doing and I was trying to save $1.
Oh, it's fun.
Nope. I know my limits. And I value my time. It's my weekend. I'm supposed to be hanging out with the family. That's why I don't work weekends. I don't work Saturdays. I don't work Sundays. Monday to Friday, I'm on the clock 24 hours a day.
And then Saturday, Sunday is just sleep.
Not even sleep. I got up at 7:30 yesterday, headed to PA. Spent the day in PA, got back at like 6:30. We were looking at property out there.
Uh-oh, so you're moving?
No, just looking to get a weekend place, but everything's overpriced right now because I think the whole world, which is funny because everybody's crying about they're out of work, they got no money, poverty. Man, I got to tell you, the real estate market in Pennsylvania is out of control. The property that was $170,000 3 years ago, they're now asking $240 and getting $250. New Jersey, they're getting $20,000, $30,000 over asking price everywhere. I don't get it.
Well, a couple of my friends just bought houses and they got them really cheap.
Everything me and the wife are looking at, my friend just moved to Jersey, he said it's out of control. The realtors are telling us it's out of control. You know it's bad when the realtor tells you the housing market's overpriced. Because what's going to happen in 2-3 years, a lot of these people are going to realize this isn't for us. We don't have the money to afford it or the time, and then they're not going to be able to sell it, and they're going to have a huge foreclosure market again.
Yeah.
Which is going to screw up all the realtors. So all the realtors that think they're making a ton of money right now out there are going to be in trouble, I think, in 2 to 3 years when it goes bust. So rather than sell decent stuff now and decent stuff in 3 years, they're going to sell everything overpriced now and make nothing in 3 years and then cry.
A couple of my friends had that happen in Delaware. They bought beach houses, and they're worth like half of what they were when they originally bought them 10 years ago.
anytime you get a weekend house, summer house, beach house, whatever, people don't realize what the work it takes to. You got to get up there. You got to take care of it. You got to maintain it. You got to clean it. You got to whatever. There's repairs to be done, and the bigger it is, the more land you get. You got to cut the grass every 2 weeks, like it or not. Oh, I don't feel like going up there this weekend. Too bad. Got to go cut the grass. So what happens is people realize 2, 3 years down the road that, okay, it's not for us, and the fact that they're overpaying today, when the market balances out in 3 years, they're going to be screwed. So, and I'm not doing it. So we'll wait. I may just want to wait until like the winter, because everybody.
Oh, winter house.
Well, right now, what it is these seasonal houses. Well, that's what it is. The seasonal houses right now, everybody's trying to get rid of them because they don't want to winterize them. So rather than close the house up and winterize it, let's just sell it. And a lot of people that are buying want to get in before the bad weather comes. So we may just wait it out and wait till like December when the weather is lousy. Then you get the real sellers out there, the people that really need to sell it, and they'll work with you, and they're not looking for, 40% over its value, which is what they're doing now. So we may wait. I'll go out. I'll look at houses in the snow. I don't care. But
so we can start a whole new YouTube video, buying a house with S&A.
Oh. I'll do like you watch Steve Robb up in Canada?
No.
You gotta watch. He's funny. Steve Robb Reviews. He's a funny guy. He's up in Canada. He does a lot of like miscellaneous stuff, tool reviews, little repair reviews. He's got a off-grid hunting cabin up further in Canada. He does videos about how he maintains it and how he supports it, generators, ice boxes, stuff like that. The thing's completely off the grid. So he does little videos like that.
I was looking into that, like building like a solar off-grid setup.
It's kind of like Eric O's other channel. He's got that outdoors channel.
Honestly, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not a big channel. In fact, I don't think he's done anything on it in a long time. But he had this, I think he calls it Eric O Outdoors or something.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Watch, we're going to blow it up from today. All of a sudden, he's going to get about 1,000 new subscribers. Yeah, he hasn't done anything with it in a while, but who knows? Maybe I'll do something like that.
I doubt there's going to be 1,000 people jumping there when there's only 2 people watching us.
Me and you we're mainstream here. There's, everybody's watching us.
I get a lot of views, but I don't have a lot of subscribers.
I don't even know how many I got. I haven't looked in a long time. I got a good sticker wall. That's all I got.
Good sticker wall. I've never got a sticker from anybody.
I got stickers everywhere. Let's see. Here's all my stickers.
How many magnets do you have?
Not too many. I think these are all stickers. I think Joe's is a magnet. Yeah, that's a magnet.
You don't have one of these?
That's a magnet. I have one of what? What is it? Oh, the AES Wave? No, I don't rate that high, I guess. I don't spend enough money with them.
I had a post on Facebook. I told everybody that you had to spend $10,000 to get one of these.
I saw that. I saw you said that. Look, there's Michael's sticker right there.
Oh, that's right. Michael did send me a sticker. I don't think I ever used it.
I got Chris is over there. We all know that guy. I got him randomly stuck around different places. Look, I got one of his stickers back in there.
You even had a sticker from yourself.
I got a sticker for myself. I even mailed it. I felt excited. I got something delivered. All right, I got to bust out of here. I'm going to get stuff done.
Okay. See ya.
All right. Gentlemen, peace out.
Oh, we do have somebody here. So what's your channel on? Honda Mechanic, what's your channel on? George, I think you're a little late because Corey already left. Do you use lap scopes on the cars? So are you, like, do you have your own shop or work at a shop, or you're just a DIY person? Well, I'll have to check your channel out. At least you're able to continue working. Let's see. Hey, I'm not fast either. I'm very slow. I'm pretty sure if anybody hired me, I'd probably get fired for being too slow. I just subscribed to your channel. So how many VTEC problems do you see? Almost every Honda that comes in here is a VTEC issue. What are the injector issues? Like sticking ones? Do they get built up with carbon? Can you clean them to fix them? Like, can you use like BG products or like a 3Cs machine or something to clean them? These really all torques. There's a lot of Japanese cars that are reflash fixes. The P0420. Do you do reflashing? Or do you send it out to somebody? Do you have any videos on reflashing? Why would you rather send it to the dealer? I think the Honda subscription is like, what is it, $35 or something for 6 months? They give you all the updates for all the cars? Could be wrong. Honestly, probably for a Honda, you probably don't even need a really good battery maintainer because the batteries are so small. I think it's not like you're doing a BMW where you need something that can handle 100 amps. You could probably even get away with just a jump pack. I actually just use jumper cables when I do my programming. I wonder if I can leave this on here. You could even just buy like a cheap, like Walmart laptop Most of the laptops I use for programming are like, I don't know, 5 years old or so. It's good talking to you too. I'm gonna get off of here too, because I got some work I gotta finish today. I gotta finish tearing down this laptop. See you guys later.